The Ethereum ETF just got approved. So what does it mean for Ethereum and its ecosystem? And how you can take the advantage of all of the liquidity flooding into Ethereum ecosystem altcoins. Be early. Today, I will break down what will happen with the largest crypto altcoin for the rest of the cycle and give my prediction for just how high it can go. Hi, I'm Stan. I made 7 figures this cycle already without holding any Bitcoin or Ethereum, and today prepare to hear nothing but the truth. So let's start with what Ethereum is in the first place and why it's such a big deal and why Ethereum is the world's first programmable money. If you like and appreciate the content, please consider pressing the like button. It helps the channel to grow and helps more people to get high quality information about crypto industry and how the market actually works. Through this video, we'll also go through many altcoins that might be your altcoins of choice to get exposure to Ethereum surging up. Make sure to watch the video till the end to take advantage of this information. Ethereum is a blockchain-based development platform known for its cryptocurrency, Ether. The blockchain technology that powers Ethereum enables secure digital ledgers to be publicly created and maintained. Bitcoin and Ethereum have many similarities but different long-term visions and limitations. Some people are saying that Ethereum is something that Bitcoin wanted to be in the first place. The main difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin is the fact that Ethereum has smart contracts implementation, which pretty much makes Ethereum first decentralized programmable money in the world. Everything, I'm literally saying everything that you see in crypto currently, that you use in crypto, is built on Ethereum in the first place. There are some forks on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chains, your AVAX, your other blockchains as well. They are built based on Ethereum in the first place, using the concepts on Ethereum. Most of the applications, most of the things that you're using, they are actually built using Ethereum in the first place. Ethereum is a very, very big deal. It's a real innovation, and approval of spot Ethereum ETF in the United States of America is something very, very huge. It clearly shows the trajectory of growth that was picked in order to adopt Ethereum in the marketplace, in how people transact and how people are doing things in a decentralized manner. That's the next step in evolution of how people are transferring energy between each other without a need for third-party custodian. We have the CEO of BlackRock mention Ethereum several times. They launched their fund on Ethereum already, BlackRock, the company. And he was mentioning Ethereum many times. And here's this funny comment by the member of Crypto Twitter. Ethereum is the world supercomputer of finance. Ethereum is programmable ultrasound money, and Bitcoin is more boomer than I am. The guy is making fun of CEO of BlackRock, but we clearly can see the trajectory from one of the largest world asset management company in adopting the Ethereum and Ethereum ecosystem. And this approval of Ethereum ETF, which pretty much just happened in 2 days, so interesting how it was structured in the first place. By the way, by checking out facial structure of the guy, you can kind of see that he looks similar to a lizard. Something to think about. As a proof that everything in crypto is built on Ethereum, here is top Ethereum ecosystem tokens by market capitalization. Let's actually check out what categories and what narratives they are connected to. Shiba Inu, meme coin, DAI, stablecoin, Render, AI, Mental, Layer-2, Arbitrum, Layer-2, First Digital USD, stablecoin, Ondo, real world assets, Beam, gaming, Starknet, Layer-2, Jasmine coin, don't know, Worldcoin, AI, Wormhole, don't know as well, but it's quite a large project in the Ethereum ecosystem, Sandbox gaming. So you can see that largest top tokens in the categories, in different categories like DeFi, like gaming, like RWA as well, real world assets, they are based on Ethereum in the first place. This is the father technology, and the fact that it has so many Layer-2s, and we will talk about Layer-2s as well, definitely shows that most people are focused on essentially providing scalability solutions for Ethereum in the first place, and there is a very great reason for that. As you can see currently, Here is a list of total value locked on all chains. How much money is actually being placed and locked on different chains. And we can see that Ethereum is the largest by far, $64.5 billion is locked on Ethereum in the first place. We can see that on Bitcoin we only have like 1 billion, right? Ethereum has 65 times more money locked than Bitcoin has. And it's larger by 8, by the multiplier of 8 than next competitor after it. This is so crazy because you have to understand that all the engineers, all the people who want to build products in this industry, they want liquidity in the first place. They want to build somewhere where there is liquidity so they can take advantage of this liquidity for tests, to actually allow whales to use the products as well. This is something very, very important to have in the first place. That's why it's actually such a lucrative play at this stage. Your Solana, for example, only have $5 billion of total value locked. I don't know a lot of whales that actually want to store significant amount of money on Solana. The main reason for that is because Solana centralized, is because Solana was actually stopping to work several times on the course of its lifetime. Ethereum is a decentralized thing. And especially currently, with the approval of spot Ethereum ETF, there would be even more trust, even more confidence in people, in whales, actually storing money in this ecosystem in the first place. And one of the main reasons of why Ethereum actually has this type of TVL in the first place is DeFi, decentralized finance, which was a huge innovation of the previous cycle, and which is projected to innovate in certain cases this cycle as well. We will also talk about it. It's a very, very important topic. It's very important for us to understand when will be the time for DeFi, so DeFi projects will actually be appreciated in value, and why. Why DeFi is specifically being run on Ethereum. Yeah, you have some different implementations on some other chains, but by just looking on this TVL, you can say right away that the largest DeFi operations are actually on Ethereum. And one more thing to share, because we need to figure out why the path to alt season actually lies through Ethereum, why it does not go through any other type of chain, any other type of token. What is there? When our altcoins will finally surge up, because most of us are sitting in altcoins and we are waiting for our altcoins to go up. When this will be finally happening, and why these things are so connected in the first place. One of the reasons I told you about already is the fact that everything in crypto is built on Ethereum. The second reason is heavily connected with DeFi in the first place. DeFi essentially allowed for a decentralized management of the assets without the usage of third-party custodian or some type of third party who's taking care between buyers and sellers and things like that. Pretty much liquidity pools are created in the first place, and people are putting Ethereum in liquidity pools and their token that they want to create or want to run on Ethereum blockchain in the first place. And they have this pair, right? Ethereum and their token. We can actually check it out with the example of Pepe. So Pepe liquidity pool consists of Ethereum and Pepe in the first place. When someone is actually buying Pepe, amount of Pepe in liquidity pool is actually decreasing, and Ethereum in this liquidity pool is being used automatically to get more Pepe, because liquidity pool should always stay 50-50 to make sure that decentralized finance implementation is actually work. To make sure that decentralized finance implementation actually works in the first place. Therefore, when the price of Ethereum as an asset goes up, it automatically pushes the repricing in between Ethereum-focused assets. Most of the tokens that are connected to Ethereum in the liquidity pools are getting appreciated in value as well. That's one of the reasons of why the path to alt season is actually connected to the surge of Ethereum. And the other reason is obviously there are a range of whales that hold Ethereum in the first place. And once Ethereum goes up in price, in value, they start to see that they have way more money than they essentially had before. And people are greedy in the first place. Everyone feels greed. And they're trying, and what are they doing? They're essentially selling part of the Ethereum and repositioning into altcoins to catch the wave of rotation. So the goal, for example, my strategy in this market is to be positioned in the assets that have a high chance of people rotating into them once we are in the alt season, once we are at the stage where Ethereum surging up. Other strategy that most of the market is actually using is they, for example, have some money in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is appreciating in value. Bitcoin is getting sold, and profits from Bitcoin are repositioned into Ethereum. Therefore, a lot of people are doing that. Ethereum is surging up in value. Then part of the Ethereum is being sold and being repositioned to large caps. Solana, Avax, some other projects as well. They appreciate in value, and people are taking profits from them and essentially reposition and buy smaller assets, our low cap meme coins, which eventually also get appreciation in value. This is the path to alt season, and this is the reason why Ethereum stays at the core of the whole thing. This is the reason why, frankly speaking, we did not have alt season in this cycle yet. Maybe we had small ones with Solana and some meme coins appreciating, but there were different reasons in the first place of why they're appreciating. And we need Ethereum to surge up, to see appreciation in the whole market, in most of the market. And this is something we're actually waiting for. This is something I project to happen at the end of this month and way further in the next month of June as well. One of the important questions to cover is why we have so many layer 2 projects on Ethereum, and what is essentially layer 2 in the first place, why the market actually needs them, and why they actually appreciate in value. Ethereum layer 2s are Ethereum scaling solution. The issue that we have with Ethereum is that it was not projected to come to these large prices of the asset at this stage. Therefore, the commissions on Ethereum ecosystem, they just became too heavy, too large. At the peaks of the market, I'm sure people will be paying $300, $400, $500 for one transaction to get proceeded on Ethereum blockchain. That's why Ethereum layer 2 solutions essentially appeared. Things like Matic, things like Mantle right here, things like Arbitrum, right? Things like Starknet, they are scaling Ethereum in their different ways. They are different from one another, but overall, this cycle, unfortunately, most of them are venture capitalists, pump and dumps. They will sell you the fact that they're different, that they're new technology. Most of them, they will not get a lot of liquidity in the first place. Most of them, they will just die out, as essentially most of startups and most on the coins out on the marketplace. My bet on Ethereum layer 2 this cycle is blessed. Right now, they don't have their token yet. Interestingly, what these layer 2s are doing, they're trying to tap into the potential of total value locked of Ethereum in the first place, because it's kind of a bit safer for Ethereum whale, for someone that holds Ethereum in the first place, to bridge his Ethereum from layer 1, from Ethereum itself, to certain layer 2. But at the same time, we can definitely see that people are very, very cautious, just based on the fact that the TVL of Ethereum is $65 billion and TVL of largest layer 2 is $3 billion. And right after Arbitrum, we have Blast with the TVL in 1.9 billion. Therefore, right now, at this stage, TVL of Blast is 32 times lower than TVL of Ethereum. So some people are bridging the funds into layer 2s, and some people are not doing that at this stage, because these whales, they are already in the stage of preserving, of protecting their capital. And these layer 2s, until they prove themselves for a certain amount of time, they're definitely quite risky in the first place. In general, being able to actually be right on certain Ethereum layer 2, on some layer 2 that will be winning the race of Ethereum layer 2s closer to the end of this cycle, is a billion-dollar question. And if you actually would be right with your pick, and if you position yourself in Ethereum layer 2 that you think will be winning Ethereum layer 2 race, you will be appreciating in capital so well. Because unfortunately, for the most of the layer 2s, maybe top 1 or top 2, they will be sucking up all of the liquidity, most likely top 1, exactly as we can see currently. In total value locked, Ethereum has a largest portion of liquidity. I believe Ethereum has more liquidity than all of the other chains combined, and probably multiplied by 2, and still Ethereum has more. The same thing will be happening with Ethereum layer 2s. And the main thing there is DeFi. We have to talk about DeFi as well. Decentralized finance, ability to stake, ability to take loans, ability to restake. A very, very interesting set of instruments, set of tools, set of procedures that you might actually be able to use with your capital, with your Ethereum, to be able to generate yield. We had DeFi summer in the last cycle, and I believe that this time DeFi summer, or the season where DeFi will essentially come to fruition, will most likely be happening closer to the end of the cycle. Because the thing with DeFi, with all these yield operations, people need to make money already. DeFi is usually becoming very, very popular once people made a bunch of money already. Let me actually show you this. So in the last cycle, the summer of 2021, when Bitcoin went down from $63,000 to as low as $31,000, in this summer, DeFi was very, very popular because a lot of people made a bunch of money in this move, and right here, they essentially transferred this money to DeFi to stake, to yield, to increase the amount of money that they were making. And they made a bunch of money on DeFi as well. So once people will be rich again, once people will be making a bunch of money, you can definitely tell that there will be a DeFi season out there. And the core thing there would be to position yourself early in these things, to take advantage of DeFi assets actually getting appreciated, because it will be crazy. People will already be rich with the things that they were able to take from the market. They will be greedy and they would want to multiply the money that they made. Speaking about narratives that I think will most likely get appreciated the most short term, with the surge up of Ethereum. I do think these are Ethereum Layer-2s. I think these are gaming projects, and I think these are memes in the first place. Most likely memes will outperform each and every of these category. I'm speaking about short term, so 1 to 2 months. I think your Ethereum Layer-2s should be doing quite well. Monitor, Arbitrum, Metis, Starknet. I am personally betting on Starknet in this case. I think your gaming projects like Beam, we already see it surging up in 16% in last 7 days, right? Personally, I'm also long in big time, and I think it will be doing quite well. And it also based on Ethereum ecosystem, which is very, very important in the first place. It's based on Ethereum. And obviously your memes, your Pepe, I'm holding Boba as well, and a range of Ethereum memes. But we also do have to understand that once people will make money on Ethereum, they will be looking to reposition into other ecosystems, which is very, very important to understand, because some people might say that you're late to this part or you're late to this ecosystem. Liquidity tends to rotate in crypto. And if you're not yet positioned in Ethereum ecosystem, prices, they're not yet that high at this stage. You would still be able to make certain multipliers if you would be buying into altcoins. We are still in the risk-off environment. Market is still scared. So there is definitely still time to position yourself in Ethereum ecosystem projects. If you want to partially follow the strategy that I'm following, you might want to position yourself in the next thing that you think have a high chance of happening before it actually happened. And I'm talking about Solana ecosystem projects, casinos on Solana like Dexes, like Jupiter, and meme coins on Solana, because once the frothiness on the market will be reached, once Ethereum and Ethereum ecosystem will be in the local top, I do expect alt season, and Solana is just a great token to appreciate in value when the market in general is going up. So I would expect appreciation from Solana, but maybe it will be coming in some time from now. And obviously everyone wants to be able to make money on the main asset, then to rotate in the next thing and next thing. And if you're right at each and every step, you will make a lot of money in the process as well. Yesterday I got severe food poisoning, and this was the reason for me missing the video yesterday, unfortunately. Interestingly, it was high temperature, all the good stuff that you have during food poisoning. Right now, the food poisoning is destroyed in 1 day. Interestingly, several days before, I remember a thought. It would be nice to clean my body. I remember the thought coming to my mind for several times. It's very interesting. Be careful what you wish for. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll be seeing you tomorrow.